Hi and welcome back to the channel, and today you've actually caught me driving around doing stuff at our venue. Anyway, it's time to do a long overdue video for the 2022 Experts Cup Rally. Ah yes, the Experts Cup, our annual visit to Collie, a coal mining town that has a lot of history in the Rally Championship in WA, and this year again the decider of the State Rally Championship. Now, I know it was a while ago that I did the video on the Safari Rally. However, if you've watched that video, you'd know that we'd already sealed within our team the Clubman Series. Damien and Gayton took the win, which was an excellent effort on their first year of rallying. However, come to the Experts Cup, and the Rookie Driver and Co-Driver awards were still up for grabs. And it was actually going to go down to the wire. Whilst Damien only had to compete and finish within the top 6 or so to be able to take the driver, Gayton unfortunately had a sporting injury, injured his shoulder and required surgery just before the Experts Cup. And because of that, he wouldn't be able to compete in the rally. It then meant that Damien had his work cut out to see if he could actually finish high enough to get Gayton the win for the Co-Drivers Rookie Award. The Experts Cup ended up being a bit of a mixed bag for our team really in terms of drivers and co-drivers. We had to substitute and swap a few around. In the State Championship we had Steve, who would normally be co-driven by Shane. However, unfortunately Shane was overseas, so Chris jumped in with him. Steve was our only State Championship competitor. Of course, Gayton had a sporting injury, so Damien had a new co-driver in the form of Amelia, so young Meebs jumped in to help out. And then on the morning of the rally, Graham, Tiana's normal navigator, he unfortunately fell very ill and couldn't compete, and so Karen had to jump in for him. It was very lucky that Karen and Hugh weren't competing, they were actually scheduled to do so, and then Hugh had some illness within his family and couldn't make it. Also in our team were Glenn and Max in the XL, and Ian and Mitch in their Ford Fiesta. Rounding out our team was a brand new competitor in the form of Jack, who's been swinging spanners and servicing with us for a while and competing in Carnacross, and in the background we've been building, or rather rebuilding, his Subaru Impreza to come out. So Shanice jumped in for this rally, and this was going to be his debut into the Clubman. The Experts usually proves pretty popular with competitors, and there was no exception in 2022 with a field of just a shade under 50 cars. Unlike the previous year, however, the weather was, well, damp, and it was going to get wetter. With the State Championship on the line, the top competitors were charging hard straight off the get-go. That was Doug Tostovan and Dan Adams chucking their Legacy RS in very hard. Somewhat surprising for the Experts, there was a lot of retirements. The rally isn't known as a car breaker, however 14 out of the field had mostly mechanical troubles and didn't finish the event. Amongst them some notable names that had either led or been right up there in the top of the field during the year. We weren't going to get out of the Experts Cup completely unscathed either. On the first group of stages, Steve and Chris had a drama with the suspension in the car and we had to pull it out in service. We lost a few minutes of late time getting them back out again. As the rally progressed, the weather started to deteriorate and the rain started to fall quite steady and quite heavily. It would be the clubmans at the back of the field that would start to struggle on Collie's clay-based roads. Up until stage 3, Jack and Shanice were having a great rally, sitting comfortably inside the top 8. Unfortunately, they found the slippery conditions, put the Impreza just off the road and got it stuck, losing some 10 to 12 minutes in the stage and dropping them well down the order. Tiana and Karen had a good day and finished the Experts in 9th place. Two spots further ahead were Ian and Mitch, finishing in 7th. Glenn and Max had a good run in the XL and they finished 5th. And that left the podiums for the Clubman. In 3rd place were the Wrights in their XL. Damien and Meebs took second place in the Lancer. Now for Damien it meant he got Rookie Driver for the year as well, so well done mate. Gayton finished second in the Rookie Co-Driver. It was, however, a fantastic result, especially Meebs on her second rally getting on the podium, and also because the whole series for the clubman, Damien had used one set of rally tyres. Proving just how good the Zestinos are, we managed to take a championship with one set of tyres across 5 rallies. Later in the workshop, however, Damien quipped that perhaps if I'd have let him put a brand new set of tyres on for the experts, he would have won and got Gayton the Rookie Co-Driver for the year as well. Moving on to the podium for the experts in Clubman, it would be Scott Bennett and Gavin Turner that would clinch the win, and it would also give Gavin the Rookie Co-Driver for the year too. Moving on to State 2-wheel drive, and it had been a real up and down season for Glenn Alcorn and John Charlson. Unfortunately, they retired from the experts, and that was the end of any hopes of a championship win. Gary Mills and Mitch Gray would take two-wheel drive honours in their Ford Fiesta. However, the series would go to second place Julian Wright and Jeff Huggins in their Datsun 1200. Now, amazingly for them, they actually won the championship by using only the organisers' road book. They didn't write pace notes for the whole year, which no doubt made the win a little bit sweeter. Rounding out State two-wheel drive podium would be Alex and Lisa White and their Nissan Silvia. The final 2 stages of the rally were run in the wet and the dark. With the lost time on the early stages and in service, Steve and Chris went on to finish 26th. Up at the pointy end of the field and in third place on the podium was Ben Searcy and Damon Collie and their Evo 9. Now the pair had got enough points to win the state championship for 2022. Showing a classic WRX could still be a force to be reckoned with, Gary Whittle and Ryan Doe took second place in theirs. And so it was on to the outright winners of the Experts Cup Rally. Craig Rando and Scott Beckwith took their WRX to the stage win on SS1 and held the lead for the entire rally. They didn't put a wheel wrong and it was a flawless drive. Well done guys, especially in such an up and down season in more ways than one. Thanks very much for watching our coverage of the 2022 Experts Cup Rally. I hope you've enjoyed it. Please give us a thumbs up. It's very important for the YouTube algorithm, and subscribe. And we'll catch you again soon. Cheers.